What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every aspect of our lives, and I think this is gold here. I'm out in Cabo right now. We're gonna get into the daily market update, but look at the view first, okay? I'm gonna give you guys some inspiration on this morning. So let's get into the daily market update. Shout out to all of you guys, and let's go. All right, so jumping onto the laptop here, let's look at the altcoins and the general market overview first. We have every single altcoin down 5 to 10%. Not looking good right here. Now, let's look at Bitcoin as well, because Bitcoin is dictating this. We have $37,936 Bitcoin. Now, take a look at this chart. So we've literally bounced off that 37,000. You guys know I was saying 38,000. When we were at 42,000, I was saying that 38,000 would be healthy for this for the market to go back down to 37 or 38,000. But now we have hit 37,000 here. Am I worried? I'm worried about the macro space. And the reason why Bitcoin has done this is because, now the reason they're assigning to it, right? It could be total manipulation, but Bitcoin is tending to follow the stock market and be really synced up to the macro environment right now. Russia has just ordered troops into eastern Ukraine. They've declared war, right? Raising threat of a larger invasion. Putin declared 2 regions in the Donbass region independent, then ordered troops. So this is what's happening in the macro scale, and a lot of people are de-risking. They're selling their Bitcoin for some reason. But this is, am I worried about this? Not yet. I think it's being blown out of proportion, to be honest. People are treating it like this is like Armageddon, and I don't think it's Armageddon. But if it continues to escalate, it could be something bad. Before we get too far into it, make sure you follow my Twitter right there, Instagram stories. You can view my my little vlogs. I was eating some oysters yesterday. You can view the vlog on my Instagram. Username is right there. Now let's talk about QNT for a second, because Quant was decoupled, right? We saw a small moment of decoupling for Quant, but this thing is back to 108 right here. Now, I told you before that $90 to $100 range is an instant buy on Quant, because it will come back up, and it's like one of the easiest ones to swing trade, in my opinion. Also, if you're wanting to buy a dip here, like if you have fresh money, for all the people who ask me, like, Mason, what would you put $2,000 in right now? Engine, okay? Engine is what I would put some money in right now, okay? No financial advice. There's plenty of other good buys. I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm just telling you that $1.42 engine, I'm not passing up on that. Now, we also have 222222 today, February 22. This is the return of Pluto in the USA's birth chart, which is very important. We know what happens on those days when Pluto returns. Very interesting. Empires rise and fall. 222, man. Very cool date. We also see some of the stocks down today, 1%, NASDAQ, Bitcoin basically synced up with the stock market here. Now let's get into something that was just so mind-blowing, dude. 5:10 a.m. At 5:10 a.m., Elon Musk tweets out the Hbar symbol. Now let's do some educating on what this is. This is actually a math equation, okay? It's a mathematical term called Planck constant, okay? And the reduced Planck constant. Now, this is not math class, so don't click off. We're not going over this math. Basically, the Planck reduced constant is the quantization of angular momentum, okay? And it's represented by this symbol, and the symbol is actually called an H-bar. Like, it's actually called that, right? So if we go over here, we see that Hedera actually uses that as their symbol. That is the symbol that they use, and they call it the H-bar, right? So Hedera quote tweeted Elon, and they said same, and then they put an explanation of why they use this, and basically it's just the way you write their currency. So their currencies are called H bars, right? So I have like 500 H bars, 1,000 H bars, 10,000 H bars. It's just like the same as dollars, right? So the reason why this is important, though, is because we can speculate and there has been speculation on Elon Musk and SpaceX and Tesla on HBAR's governing council for a long time. There's been speculation for a long time because it makes no sense for Elon to be supporting something like Bitcoin when he runs a couple green energy companies. Why are you supporting something that uses a lot of energy, right? HBAR uses none. So he loves those energy efficient coins there. Obviously, he's not talking about HBAR here, but he's talking about the math version. But obviously, we're speculating, right? Even Hedera themselves is speculating. Maybe they're not speculating, but who knows? Now, moving on, we have XYO on February 28. We have XYO 2.0. XYO is pretty sketchy with their Twitter only. I like the project a lot. I hold so much XYO. I've made a lot of money on XYO. They say it doesn't directly affect the token. It's very possible that it could indirectly affect token prices. So XYO is almost a guaranteed pump on February 28. So watch out for XYO on February 28. We also have this clip from Chris Larson. I'm not going to play this, but what he says is Chris Larson is all about this USA being the number one in every industry. That's what this whole thing is about, because the US is falling behind. They're lagging behind. And it's because they can't get their stuff together. They need to get their stuff together. They're falling behind in the digital currency race. And we need them, or USA needs to be number one in this industry, man. Moving on, we have Digital Pound Foundation, new partnership, Crypto UK Association. This is the trade body representing the digital asset sector in the UK. They work directly with policymakers, big partnerships for the Digital Pound Foundation. And then the final thing is OpenSea was sued for $1 million over the listing bug. This is horrible, right? If OpenSea had a coin, man, it would be 30% down, and I would actually be buying it. I would be buying the dip on OpenSea if they had a coin. Obviously, they do not have a coin, but that is what the market is looking like. Pretty bad, to be honest. Like it's looking pretty bad. Am I worried? No, I'm not worried at all. I'm a permanent bull on this. For the past couple months, actually, Bitcoin has had to weather this macroeconomic storm of BS, like horrible regulation news. We have this Biden executive order coming soon. It could get pretty nasty in the market, but I took my profit when we hit, or I took more profit when we hit 2 trillion. I think if we head back up to 2 trillion on the total market cap, it's a perfect level to take profit. If you're in profit, of course. So that is basically all we've got today. All you got to do is watch what happens with the U.S., the Russia, and the Ukraine stuff. But yeah, appreciate all of you for watching. I love every single one of you. And goodbye.